Hey, ¿qué tal amigos? Aquí yo de nuevo Sócrates. Tenemos un nuevo video para el canal. Seguimos con el juego Bastión. Estaremos en la búsqueda de un núcleo para seguir reconstruyendo la ciudad. Espero que se diviertan y fuera intro.
Time to get what he came for and get on out. He heads for the squirt steps. Won't be no field trip this time. Scumbag can digest
Damas y caballeros, contemplen a su nuevo dios.
just about anything. Except for this. It's quick for slicing and light enough to throw. They say even the most rambunctious squirts can be tamed. No sign of the core here. At least the kid got something for his trouble. Keeps telling himself he better watch his step. Them squirts just don't know when to quit. He heads for the biggest dump in town, Scumbag Alley. Some scumbag still feeding off the city's own trash. There he is, the oldest scumbag of them all, Gershel.
¿Qué mamada? Es el mejor nombre de la vida.
The calamity ain't done much for Gershel's sunny disposition. Kid cuts up Gershel like a pineapple. Old scumbag didn't feel a thing. The rest of the path is gone for good, and his city crest won't bring it back. No core, no surprise. Like the gas fellas are hiding it from him. He heads for the east side, where windbags used to keep the local forge. They ain't pleased. No coal or alloy left to pay him for their efforts.
Ya está, loco, me voy a la mierda.
Inside the forge, Kid can fine-tune those instruments of his. The little Zolwood oil on that blade shines like a light. Core ain't here neither, so he's gotta guess again. With a good length of meat gut, that bow's like new again. Odd place to find the likes of Percy the Snitch. Never much cared for that big wide grin of his. Up north is where the gas fella foreman used to live, tending to his flock. Know why gas fellas all dress alike? Kids wondering the same thing. And there it is, but it's locked down tight in an alloy cage. A blustery old foreman's keeping his fellas in check, almost like he's showboating for the crowd. And now there's a new marshal in town. He hears the whole place groan, but it's too tough to fall. Kid's ready to go, and his ticket out's right where he started. He comes back, just like I knew he would. The core hums in his pack. The monument's calling for it. Kid does it again. Only fair he decides what we build next. The windbags used to be all right. Then the calamity took the floor out from under him. What else is there to say? A lot of things need fixing up in this world, and we can start right here. Picked up traces of other cores while the kid was out. Couples used to walk the sundown path. Kid ain't here for pleasure, though. Quick and careful is the only way to go. But then, somebody gets to the core before the kid. The floor starts giving way under the lighter step. The single panic squirt could bring the whole place down. So could a reckless kid, for that matter. Fragments of the old world rain from the sky. Well, the path ain't exactly open to visitors no more. Security's all fired up.
Adiós, vaquero.
Stray valuables are lying everywhere. See, the path was intended for leisurely strolling and such. Not so much for noise and tomfoolery. Sky bridges link the path together.
Uy, cuidado que me voy volando.
One of their bridges whips the kid along. Air travel always was an iffy proposition. The calamity changed everything, even where the wind blows. If we mastered the winds in the old days, we can do it again. But the question is, who else could have taken the core? Well, ain't no survivor stole the thing. Scumbag ate it by mistake. Tough break. Unlike the kid, that core ain't coming back. Know they used to ship live munitions down the path. Find time to find them. These wires to toss those things are plenty far away. Even gas fellas need some shut-eye from time to time. They get real cranky when you wake them up. In all his toil, Kid keeps coming back to an overwhelming question. Who else could have survived the calamity?
¿Hay alguien aquí con vida? ¿Pueden escucharme?
So he didn't find the core that time. In better days, the melting pot was sealed tighter than the skin on a squirt. Of all the plans to survive the calamity, it had to be stab weeds. Blasted things hurt like a broken heart. He cuts down every stab weed like there's gonna be a prize for it. If there's a core, he figures it ought to be deeper down. Core stuck inside one of those fancy cages. Some of the stuff lying around is downright dangerous. No breaking a cage like that, but the kid tries anyway. Gotta find a way to spring it open. He throws a switch. Now what could possibly go wrong? Quite a bit, as it turns out. The cage starts lifting from the core ever so slow. All Kid can do is wait. Shipments start falling in.
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Not every squirt's born bad. Some spring to the kid's defense. Judging by the moving of the cage, it's gonna take a little while. Scumbags don't take kindly to interlopers. Even some gas fellas take his corner. Where they pop that mean old foreman. At this rate, maybe 5 more minutes, maybe 30. Hard to tell. Squirts get real territorial around the core. Then a shipment of free samples shows up. It ain't all bad, as the kid finds some spices from the motherland, tax-free. One thing's for sure, that cage is awful heavy. It's a troublesome scene, to be sure. Moments left, and the core goes free. 10, 9, 8, 7. You give or take a few seconds. Finally, the core's within reach. And done. He's got it. Just gotta get to the nearest barge. I still remember the look on his face after that one. Folks voyaged across the boundless sea to found Ceylondia. It was good living here for a while. We ain't much for pleasantries. The old world's finished, but the new world's just getting started. The Bastion's a place of peace, but we can hold our own if we have to. A bow and a machete.
Bueno muchachos, aquí lo dejamos por hoy. Espero que se hayan divertido y nos vemos en el próximo video. Chau.
Bien, ya cumplí mi misión aquí.
¿De qué misión está hablando? Usted no hizo nada.
Ah, no.